live here. I know I'm live here on Facebook, live here in the webinar room. Let me just make sure. Ta-da-da-da. All right, cool. Got all my setup here. Got all these computers up here. All right, I see myself on 3 screens. Awesome, awesome. Hey, how you guys doing? Facebook, YouTube, webinar room. All right, so today, for those of you who don't know me, Danielle K. Howell, your online success coach from onlinesuccesscoach.com. I apologize if I'm looking in 3 different directions, but I got 3 different cameras in front of me, so just bear with me. So tonight, I want to give you guys some success tips. I want to give you guys some tips on how to grow your social media, how to brand yourself on social media, because what happens is a lot of times we don't know how to brand ourselves on social media, and we struggle. We struggle. So, you know, I like to motivate. I like to inspire. I like to have fun. Hey, Belinda. I like to enjoy myself, guys. I like to enjoy myself in my business. I like to enjoy myself whenever I'm doing something. So if you're not having fun, right? If you're not having fun, then it's not fun. You got to make it fun, and you got to come from a place of abundance at all times. You got to come from a place of, you know, humility, right? Because I know where I came from. I know where I came from. So you got to come from a place of humility, and you got to come from a place of helping people. And that's what I'm here for. Hello, Manuel. Hello, everyone. So if you're on YouTube, you could just, you know, type in the chat, tell me that you're here. If you're in the webinar room, I'm sorry, there's no chat box there. And if you're here on Facebook Live, then you can share in the chat here. All right, so let's get started. Let me just really quickly, you know, give you guys a little bit of rundown about myself. Hello, Shirley. My name is Danielle K. Howell. I'm from New York, but I've been living in Florida. I've been living in Florida for almost 1 year. I've seen more wildlife than I care to talk about, but it's been great. It's been an experience. I literally moved myself and my children from a tight 3-bedroom apartment in New York City to we live in a huge house here in Florida. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about downgrading. I mean, it's really, really big, this house. And don't think we need all this space, to be honest. You know, sometimes you have to be honest with yourself and understand, okay, you're right, I can do it, but why do it, right? Why do it? So I probably will be downgrading. And, you know, you ever heard of minimalists, right? At a certain point in your life, you got to minimalize. I guess because I moved from a 3-bedroom apartment, and I was like, yeah, I want the biggest, best house in the neighborhood. Hey, Debbie. So I got this big old house, but I think I'm going to be downgrading. Because this house is it's just big. We don't even use all the space in here. It's just like, you know, a lot of empty space, and for what? Hey, Connie. Wait, that's not what I came on here to talk about. But I do want to talk about, you know, you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? You want to enjoy your abundance. You want to enjoy what you've created. And I have been enjoying my journey. I have been enjoying what I've been able to create. I've been thankful for what I've been able to create. And I want to share with you all how to create it too. Okay. That's my purpose. That's my mission. And as I continue on this journey, because I always say this is a journey, it's not a destination, because as soon as you hit one destination, you're going to want to hit another one and another one and another one. So don't get stuck on a destination. You check that off, and then you continue on a journey. Check that off, continue on a journey. Check that off, continue on a journey, right? Are you guys with me? You don't want to stay stuck at any point in your life. No point in your life should you want to be stuck, okay? So we are all about forward movement. We are all about, you know, creating abundance for ourselves and helping others to create abundance as well. That's what I'm here for. That's my duty. That's my mission. That's my passion. And that's my purpose. And I will do it until the day that I die. And that is my word. So with that being said, let's talk about social media, right? I know you guys got I'm on all these different cameras, guys. So I'm like facing all these different angles. So we're gonna talk about social media. I love social media, even though Facebook shut my page down a couple of months ago. I was not happy. It took me a while to get over it. I don't even know if I'm still over it yet, but I do understand why it happened. To me, I look at the message, and hey Zane, I look at the message. Hey Reggie, I look at the message and the what was it called? The lesson and everything. Like, even if I get a little down about it, like, man, why did that happen? Like, I was like this, like boom, 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 and then all of a sudden, boom, right? But guess what? This is what happens. This is what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket. And I did a Facebook Live about that. You know, you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. And I'm not going to sit here and give you guys some fake fugazi, you know, pipe dream. Things happen. It's going to happen to you. You're online. This is not your platform. This is not your thing, like your blog or whatever. You are using somebody else's platform. So yeah, Facebook shut my page down a couple of months ago, and I had thousands of people on that page, thousands. And so it literally put my lead generation to a screeching halt. And it was like, and it was like skid marks. Like, and I was like, oh my God, what happened? Because I run Facebook ads. That's the way I generate my leads most of the time. So I had to what? I had to do something different. I had to create a different plan. You know how you have a plan, right? Most people just go with plan A. Sometimes you got to have a plan B, because if plan A has a shortcut and or something, you know, you fall off the cliff on plan A, hey, what can you do? You got to think on your feet. That's what entrepreneurship is all about. You have to be able to think on your feet and go to plan B really, really quickly, or else you're going to go down the dumps, right? Which you don't want. So that's what I had to do. I'm going to be honest. I reeled in it for about 2 weeks. I was typing to Facebook. I mean, I was like a mad woman, and to no avail. To no avail. However, again, a lesson in everything. I learned to create and say, okay, all right, God, what's the lesson here? You know, and I was told, don't put all your eggs in one basket. So then I went to YouTube, and I'm still on YouTube. A lot of my videos are on YouTube. So if you guys are not on my YouTube channel, please check out my channel and subscribe there. But it gave me a whole new perspective of what social media is all about. How to brand yourself on social media. I've been branding myself on social media for three and a half years, but this gave me a whole new perspective on what social media is all about and how, you know, you got to use it to your advantage. You know, I love social media. I use it for marketing. I'm going to be totally honest with you all. You know, yeah, I put some of my personal stuff up here, but I don't care. I don't care about like sharing my personal information. I'm going to be totally honest with you all. Like, I'll share it if there's something that I feel like you guys need to know. But for the most part, I use social media for marketing. I'm a marketer. I'm a business person. Like what Jay-Z used to say. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman, right? So everything that you do has to be centered around your business. If you want your business to grow, you have to be business-minded first. That's your first thing, right? Before you put all the funny cat videos and before you know, put the pictures of your babies and your doggies, you need to think about your business. So that's the first thing that I think about when I'm on Facebook or social media, Instagram, all that stuff. I'm thinking about business. I want my business stuff to go out there. And so I want to make sure that I'm generating leads, and I want to make sure that people are being exposed to my business. You know, of course, I want them to know me, like me, and trust me, which we're going to talk about tonight. But at the same time, I want them to be exposed to my business, because ultimately my business is where I make money. My business is what, you know, feeds my children. My business is where I get creative. That's my outlet, right? So when I get on social media and I got all these friends, right? These friends, I need to know them. They need to know me. And I'm telling you this as you know, build your business. Your friends need to know you, okay? Because ultimately, they're really not your friends, right? So you gotta think about this. This is like when you go to work. Your coworkers, you may become close with them because you work with them every single day. You see them 8 hours a day, you know, 5 days a week. Sometimes you work 12 hours a day. You know, and so you develop a rapport with your coworkers. But at the end of the day, how many of those coworkers are really your friends? Like literally, like how many of them will ride and die for you, friends? How many of your coworkers are like that? You can't say many of them are, if any, right? I know I've had many coworkers in my day. I've had many jobs in my day. Let me fix my lights a little bit. And none of those coworkers compared to my true friends or my family. Like they just don't. Like, you know, we may be cool, we hang out, we have good times, but they're not like my like I don't consider them like, you know, my family friends. A couple of them I've grown really close to. But when you move from one job to another, but some of you have been in your job for years, so you consider them friends. They come to your retirement party or whatever. That's great. But again, how many of them are really going to ride and die for you? And so you have to think about that when it comes to your Facebook friends as well. You have any Facebook friends that you can really call up and say, hey, can you come meet me and do this and help me change my flat tire? I doubt it. I doubt it. So you have to look at your Facebook friends as potential customers, as potential people who can become a customer, a client, a new student, whatever it is that you are selling. Because that's the way I look at it, right? Everybody, I'm very cordial to everybody here on Facebook. I love all of you guys. I do. I love you all. Like I call you guys my Facebook family. But at the same time, I understand that I'm here for a purpose. I built my Facebook page before I had, a business. I wasn't even really on Facebook. But since I got my business, now I'm like, okay, this is a great exposure. But it's all the way that you expose yourself. You can't be selling all your stuff on Facebook all day long, every day. Nobody wants to be sold to. People want information. They want to know how you can help them. So I'm going to give you guys some real tips. I was going to show my Facebook screen. I'll be able to show, but you guys on Facebook won't be able to see it. I'm going to share with you all some tips on how you can generate, leads for your business. Now, today, some of you saw that I put a post, even though it was really just hey, John, long time no see. It was it was just a few minutes ago because I was busy. But I put up here that I was having a webinar, right? And I really wasn't going to come on Facebook. I was just going to do it in the webinar room. But I decided, you know what, I'm going to come on Facebook here too. I want to share this knowledge with you all. But I put a link up there, right? And you guys could have joined the webinar. You could have put in your name and email address and joined the webinar. Now, why would somebody do that? Why would somebody do that on my Facebook? And there's only really one reason. Maybe I could put it all together as three. But it's really one reason. And it's the one reason that I teach in my boot camp. Because people on Facebook, they know, they like me, and they trust me, right? They know me, they like me, and they trust me. Why? Because I've been on Facebook and I've been sharing this content for the past 3.5 years. I've been sharing how you can make money online. I've been sharing how you can build your business online. I've been sharing how you can run Facebook ads for 1 penny. I've been sharing how you can do Shopify stuff. I've been sharing all this stuff. I've been sharing how you can create all of this stuff with yourself and with your business. And so because of that, and I stay in the light, even when Facebook page shut me down, I wasn't on Facebook as much, but I stay here, right? And I've been here for 3.5 years. And so because of that, people understand that I've built what? A brand. I've built a brand for myself. I am your online success coach, right? From your onlinesuccesscoach.com. You watch my videos, you come on YouTube, you come on Facebook, whatever. You know that I'm going to share with you some content that you can use for your business. And a lot of times it's not for your business, but it's for your mindset, right? It's to help grow your mindset. It's to help grow your overall well-being. I'm into fitness. I'm into, as Larry says, you see the weight loss. Yeah, I've lost the weight. It's so hot out here, and I'm always out here jogging and walking like, yeah, Florida has made me lose. I'm always outside walking, jogging, and now, now I got my dog. So I'm just like, I'm always out. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it. So this is what I've been doing, right? You guys are in my groups. I build groups. So I'm just going to give you guys some tips, right? But I don't want to just ramble on. I don't use notes. I should. I probably should have some slides. I don't have any slides. I want to give you guys stuff that you can use as fuel, as food for your business. Okay, so hey Carmen, hey Helen. So number one, hey Raisa. So number one, this is what you all want to do. You must, and this is a must. You must create content online. You must. And branding is not about your fancy pictures. Should I get a professional? I've heard people say, should I get a professional photographer? You don't need a professional photographer. If you want, go ahead. Like I haven't had one professional photographer in my entire online career. Not one. Well, no, let me change that. My cousin, he came to my house on Mother's Day. This was about maybe 2 years ago. He took some pictures of me for Mother's Day. And he has some, he has some professional camera equipment, but I've never hired a professional photographer. And not to say that you shouldn't, right? I'm sure at some point I will, but hey, Twyla. But that is not the necessary thing that you need in order to start a business and in order to grow a business and in order to, generate leads and make sales and make money online. It's not, because I've never had that. People have asked me, oh, well, do I need a professional camera? You know what camera I've used for 3 years? My cell phone, my Android phone, and my laptop. So no, you don't need that stuff either. I think so many people get so swept away by all the, minutia, like all these things that they think they need. You know what you need? I'm going to tell you exactly what you need. You need yourself, your voice, and your confidence. That's it. That's it. Once you get yourself in front of a camera, right, branding yourself, you cannot brand yourself effectively without doing videos. I don't care what you say to yourself. If you've convinced yourself that, you don't need to do a video, pictures work just as well, then you go ahead. But I'm going to tell you what works. I'm not going to give you guys anything that I don't do myself that doesn't work. If somebody tells you that you don't need to do video, they're lying to you. Okay? And I'm just being straight up. They're lying to you. You need to be out in front of your target audience. I was making videos about that today while I was you got to see those videos on my YouTube when I'm sweating up a storm. I was making YouTube videos about creating content, right? Even when I'm out exercising, I'm creating content every single day, every single day. So you have to show up as, you got to use social media as what? It's called what? Media. Duh. As my granddaughter would say, Maya, duh, right? It's media. So what do you think about when you think of media? The news, right? That's what I think of when I think of media. Anything on TV is media. Right now I'm on your screen. It's media. So you have to use this as your media platform. It doesn't have to be Facebook, but you have to know where your audience is. Is it Facebook? Is it YouTube? Is it Instagram? Is it Periscope? Is it, there's so many things out there. Snapchat. Where are they? Where are your people? Where are they located? And now it's up to you to be in front of those people consistently, using your what? Yourself, your voice, and your confidence to get in front of these people and talk to them about what you know. Information right now sells big time, right? Information. Everybody wants information. People are searching on the internet every single second for information, for answers to a question that they have. So whatever niche you're in, you got to figure out what is the problem that people are facing. What is it? And social media branding yourself on social media is the best thing that you can do. Now, can I do better with branding on social media? Absolutely. Because I'm only on, really, I don't really be on Snapchat. I try it and I forget about it. I guess because I'm not a millennium. So I'm just like, all right, what's Snapchat again? Like, great. Oh, I got my phone here. I'll be forgetting, because I'm thinking, I look at my kids and I'm like, they're on Snapchat, but I have to remember that everybody's on Snapchat. Why? Because everybody wants to be in that arena. It's not just my 12-year-old that's on Snapchat and my 19-year-old. Everybody's on Snapchat, even people my age. Twitter, right? That's another platform that I'm not really on, but I do use tools to help me to post to my Twitter, even though I'm not on there. But I automate it. I automate it. I wish I could automate Snapchat so I wouldn't forget. But I automate it, right? And I have my groups, right? You want to start to cultivate groups. I have my women's entrepreneur group. I have my fitness group for people who are into fitness. I have my, my boot campers for people who are in my group. I have my Shopify group for people who learn Shopify from me. I have, people who want to learn Instagram from me. So I have a group for that. People want to learn Facebook from me. I have groups for everything. I have free groups. I have groups that you must be a paid member to be a part of. This is all a part of running a business on the internet. And that's just a part of it. That's just a part of it. But you can do really, really well. I started my business, guys. I didn't know anything about leads. I didn't know anything about capture pages, autoresponders. I didn't know anything about that stuff. I really didn't. And when I found out, when somebody told me, one of my mentors at the time told me that I needed to generate 30 leads a day and I would make 2 sales a day, I took that as gold. Like when he told me that. So I said, okay, I want to make 2 sales a day. And, at the time I was making, nothing really, but for 2 sales, if I were to get like an all-in sale, that would have been a $5,000 sale, right? So I was like, okay, if I can make 2 of these a day, of course that didn't happen right away, but I did go on to do that. But the first time I made a sale, it was a $25 sale. Then another $25 sale. And then I was starting to get to, so I was making $50 a day, $50, $50. Then those $50 turned into $100, $100, $300. And then I had my first $1,500 day. That's how it happened. And so, and guess what? Guess where I was doing this? Instagram. I was on Instagram. I didn't know anything about Instagram. Again, back then, this was in December of 2014. Instagram, I had no knowledge of it. I had an Instagram account, but I had taken this Instagram course. And when my mentor said, you know, you need to generate 30 leads a day, I'm like, well, how in the world can I generate? This was, you know, my wheels started turning. How can I generate 30 leads a day? How can I? What can I do? I didn't have any money. I didn't have like money for advertising. So I'm like, what can I do? And my light bulb went off. I was like, wait a minute. I have bought this Instagram training. Some of you have heard this story before. I bought this Instagram training. I'm like, let me go through this training, and I'm going to take what I learned from this training and I'm going to apply it to my business. And that's what I did. But not only did I do that, I didn't just apply what she was teaching in this Instagram training. I 10x'd it. She said to get one Instagram account, right? Because that's what she had at the time. She told us what to do. She told us the tools to use. I went and got 10 Instagram accounts. And some of you have heard this story before, so you guys know I'm not lying. Like I literally got 10 Instagram accounts. Yes, I was a crazy person. I had my son show me how to make Instagram accounts. And I was asking him, can I use your phone? I had all these different passwords, and I literally had a book, and I wrote down all these different passwords and all these different, I had to use different emails, because you know with Instagram, you have to use different emails. I had 10 different emails. I had to make them up, and I had 10 different Instagram accounts. And when I did that, when I say the leads was flowing in 10, 20, 30, 40, 100 leads, hundreds of leads in a day, I was making sales left and right. Once that thing started going, it was going. And this was free marketing, guys, on Instagram. Instagram. Somebody who knew nothing about Instagram. And even the course that I took, you know, I just took some of the tidbits, but I made it my own, because I had to use my own niche. So I had to get creative and say, well, what am I going to be posting? I was posting 3 to 4 times a day on 10 different Instagram accounts. Now, I don't know if you could do that today. You know, Instagram has changed their algorithms and all that stuff, but that's what I was doing. And I had a chart behind me with a whiteboard to make sure that I was posting every day. You know, I had the times, the different accounts that I had. Listen, this is what I mean about social media marketing, social media branding. You have to do the work. You have to get in there. Like, it's not going to come to you, you know, and I teach this stuff. And, you know, I always tell my students, like, you got to take massive action. Like, you know, I'm telling you, you know, maybe, you know, be a part of some groups or whatever on Facebook. And they'll say, well, I got 5 groups. All right, well, get 5 more. Get 5 more after that. I'm like, right now, I'm a part of like 100 groups on Facebook. I don't use them all, but there are days when I'm posting in Facebook. If I do a Facebook Live, I'm posting my Facebook Lives in these groups, and you have to do that too. Again, that comes with your confidence. You got to be confident in knowing that the stuff that you're sharing is valuable, and you want people to see it, right? But you have to have that knowing. And I think that's what stops a lot of people from really showing up on social media. Like they're really afraid. They're afraid to be on Facebook Live, like talking like how I'm talking right now. Don't be afraid. Hey, Kay, don't be afraid. Like, get up there and know what you're talking about. Even when I didn't know everything I was talking about, I still got on Facebook Live. You know why? You know, when I started on Facebook Live, I started reading books. That's why I tell you guys, reading is so important. And I don't like to share some of my books, because then Facebook will shut you down. They won't show you live. But I read, right? I read every day. So what do I always say? What you put in your mind will go into your heart. What goes into your heart will come out your mouth. So whatever you're reading, I don't care if it's the Bible. I don't care if it's the Quran. I don't care if it's, you know, I don't care. You shouldn't care either. Whatever it is. Like, I read my Bible every morning. I put up on my thing the other day. Judge not, lest ye be judged, right? I can come on here and talk about that from Bible verses. I talk about all the things that I consume on a daily basis. That's why I'm very, very I'm very, very conscious of what I consume. You know, you gotta be conscious. I'm not talking about reading some, you know, crazy stuff. I'm talking about reading powerful stuff that can empower you. So when you speak on a Facebook Live, you're empowering somebody else. That's what it's all about. Yes, they do work, Twilight. Absolutely, you gotta have affirmation. I got affirmation right here, right, hanging from my desk. I got affirmation hanging on from my wall. Right? Dan Locke, awesome. Yeah, Dan Locke is awesome. He's doing something with Warrior Forum. He's going to be mentoring some people for free. Maybe you should check that out. Oh no, what he's going to do? He's going to give you his FU Money book. Is that the book you're reading? FU Money. But yeah, these are the things that you have to do. So in order for me to come on here and talk about social media, guess what? I got to be on social media. Like I gotta be doing it. I got to be doing it. You have to do the work and then you can teach it. You got to do the work. So in order for you to, that's why I have all these experience. I can talk about getting your Facebook page shut down. I've been there and I wouldn't even be there if I wasn't doing the work. You know what I mean? And this is another thing that people are so afraid of. They're afraid of something bad happening. So what? Bad stuff is going to happen. Just embrace it. It's life. Like, you can't get away from bad stuff. Like, I mean, I don't even like to call it bad. Like I like to call it experiences. It's experience. It's an experience. It's a lesson. It's a lesson, and it's an experience. If we looked at life more as a journey that will create experiences and create lessons for you, then you will enjoy the ride more. Yeah, does it hurt? Yeah, when you hit the bumps, it hurts your behind. It hurts. Like I be riding my bike, my butt be hurting. I'm like, I gotta give this bike a break, but. I like to ride the bike, right? I like to ride it. It strengthens my legs. It makes me feel good. But it's the same concept. You hit a bump and it's like, ouch. You know, it's like, for those of you who ever rode a bike, you know what I mean? You know, it hurts when you hit a big bump on a bike, unless you stand up, right? And so it's the same thing with life, guys. And it's the same thing with your business. You're going to hit bumps. You're going to hit roadblocks. You're going to hit disappointments. You're just going to hit it. But who cares? Who cares? Can you really, so you rather, go back to work or just stay at a job that you hate and, smile at coworkers that you don't like, than to go out there and manifest your own, than to go out there and make your own economy, to go out there and make your own way? Wouldn't you rather be a pioneer than to be a follower, right? That not many people can be an entrepreneur. They just can't. Why? Because they don't have the tenacity. Little thing happens, they get hurt, and their feelings are hurt, their pockets are hurt. Oh, Danielle, oh man, I spent so much money, or I lost so much money running ads. No, don't ever tell me you lost money running ads. Like when I'm talking to somebody and they, I'm giving them a free coaching session, they tell me I lost money running Facebook ads. How did you lose money? First of all, you don't understand Facebook ads if you think you lost money. There is no such thing. When you run a Facebook ad, what are you doing? You are gaining data. You're gaining data. So now okay, let's say you spent $100 and you didn't make a sale. Boo, I've done that. All right, so what? All right, so I'll chalk it up as a loss. But I didn't lose anything. Now I'm gonna go back in and I'm going to tweak with the $100 that I invested, right? You don't even want to say the word spent. Like my spiritual mentor, Reverend Knight, says, never say that you spend money. Never, never, ever use those words that you spend money. You circulate money. You circulate money for your enjoyment and for other people's enjoyment. Money is just money. You just circulate it. You don't spend it. You circulate it. And in this industry, we invest it. We invest money for data, especially if you're running any types of ads. So the data that you get out, now you look at it. Okay, what could I have, tweaked? What do I need to tweak? Maybe I was targeting this group. I should target this group. Maybe I need to take this group out, right? Maybe I shouldn't target men and women. Maybe I should split them up. Maybe I should target men on in this ad and women in this ad. These are how you got to look at things. You can't look at stuff like, oh my gosh, I lost this money and now it's gone. No, because now you never have it. If you feel like you lost something, you're never going to have it back, right? Just say, okay, I invested this, and let me see what I can do differently. Maybe next time I won't spend 100. Maybe I'll just, I'll make my limit to 50 and see what that can do for me. just look at it in a different way. Like, as a matter of fact, when I posted that alligator was in front of my house, some of you guys saw that. There was an alligator in front of my house, and they caught him, thank goodness. I feel kind of bad for him. Hopefully they didn't kill him. But, someone said on my Facebook that, this just shows that you're living in a healthy ecosystem. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good way to look at it. I mean, I didn't have anything against the alligator. I just wanted to make sure he didn't eat my dog. I got a little doggy. But, it was something new for me to see an alligator. I'm from New York. I don't see alligators in New York. I don't see snakes in New York. But, they live here too. They live here too. So why should I get mad if I see an alligator or a snake? I just get a little skeeved out, but I shouldn't get mad. That's part of nature. And I love nature. I'm always out in nature. I love nature. So, it's just nature showing itself to me and not harming me at all. I didn't get harmed by the snake or the alligator. But when somebody said it's just showing that you live in a healthy ecosystem. And I was like, that's a great way to look at it. That's a great way to look at it. Instead of me saying, oh, an alligator, oh, the snake, this Florida. I love Florida. I may say some bad things, but I love Florida. It's beautiful, it's sunny, it's warm, and it's a great place to live. But do you guys understand what I'm saying? You guys understand how you got to change your mindset when it comes to marketing, guys, with anything, social media, any kind of marketing, whether it's paid marketing, whether it's free marketing, you can make a lot of money with free marketing. That's what I did on Instagram. I had my first $1,500 day using Instagram. I had my first $10,000 month using Instagram for free. Now, towards the end, I was using some tools, but they were like $10 a month. It wasn't nothing expensive. I don't even think they have those tools anymore. But I was automating a lot of stuff. But in the beginning, for 90 days straight, and I tell the story all the time, for 90 days straight, I was diligent with Instagram for free. Down to every post, it was me posting on my phone and my children's phone, 10 different Instagram accounts for free. So it all goes down to how bad you want it. That's the bottom line. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be free? How bad do you want financial independence? How bad do you want to be able to live the life that you choose to live? Is it work? Yes, it is. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that it's not. It's work. It's a lot of work. But you know what the most work is? On yourself. Most of the work, 90% of the work that I do in my business is on myself. I wake up in the morning, I get quiet, and I go within. And like I tell you guys, I read, I journal. I spend about 2 hours out working out outside. This is what I do. This is my day. Every day. I eat right. I drink my protein shakes. I eat my fruit, my vegetables. And I go within. And I spend a lot of time on myself. Jim Rohn says, work harder on yourself than you do in your business. The other 10% comes to me through my creativity because of the work that I put into myself, my affirmations. You got to look yourself in the eye and tell yourself how great you are. You got to look yourself in the eye and know that every time you are showing up on social media, you're doing it for a purpose. That's what's important. That is what matters. 90% of the work is going to be on yourself. It just is. And that's something that you cannot, once you stop working on yourself, your business goes down. I've experienced that too. Because I've had a lot of crazy stuff happen in my life. A lot. These past 4 years, not yet, even been 4 years yet. But a lot of crazy stuff happened in my life. And as soon as I see myself removing myself from myself, I got to get back there. Get back to my center and be like, okay, take a deep breath, let it go. Because everything I made a video about that today. Your emotions, right? Are you letting your emotions conduct your business? No. But you'd be surprised how so many people do. They're not feeling well. So what? Then you need to eat healthier. You need to exercise more so you can feel better about it. Drink more water. Like right now, I wish I had my water bottle. Look at my lips. I'm thirsty. But these are the things that you have to do. You have to work on yourself daily. You have to. Morning and night, not just the morning. Morning is great. Nighttime too. Guess why you should do it at night? You want to prepare your mind for tomorrow. You know, if God spares your life, you want to be prepared. You want to dream about the stuff that you want to create in your life. You know how many epiphanies I've had in my dreams? It's crazy. But these are the things that most people won't do. They won't do it. They won't do it. They won't stay consistent, or they'll start and they'll stop. They'll start and they stop. They start and they stop. And it's only through consistency that you're going to see lasting results. And it's only through knowing that this thing called entrepreneurship, this thing called life, is a journey. And you got to prepare yourself for the journey. You got to set yourself up for the journey. You got to get mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually prepared for your business and your life. Like these are like life and business to me. You got to prepare. You got to be prepared for both in the same capacity, because curveballs will come. But it's up to you, because guess what? You are the creator. You are the one who's handling your business. You're the one who's handling your life. So the way you show up in your life, look at the way you show up in your business, and vice versa. The way you show up in, are you on again, off again in life? Do you hide from problems? Do you run away when things get tough? Or do you face things head on? I had to learn that too, guys. And this is the only reason why I can talk about this. I was a runner. I was a runner. If stuff get too tough for me, like I didn't want to deal with it. That's just how I was. And I had to quickly learn, like, you can't live like that. You can't live like that. You got to be able to go when the going gets tough. And I learned a lot about myself when I started my business. A lot. When I started this business in July, when I first started, July of 2014, and I made no money from July to December, I learned a lot about myself. I learned how lazy I was. I learned how much I procrastinated. I learned how much I pushed things to the side. I learned a lot about myself. I really did. I learned how messy I was, how unprepared I was for the things that came. I was delusional. I was delusional. And you can't be delusional. I think a lot of people are delusional when they first start. They hear this big money and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be rich. No, not unless you do the work. You got to have a strong work ethic. And you got to know what you want. And you got to write some goals down. And you have to really be like a doggone, machine when it comes to certain things, especially when it comes to reaching your goals. Don't settle. I talked about that yesterday morning on my Facebook Live. Somebody told me at one point that my goals, that I need to lower my standards. I was talking to somebody about something that I thought, this person would have kind of, saw my side. I was shocked when they said, you need to lower your standards. Like, wow. I guess I'm lowering my standards right now by talking to you. Should be talking to you. But, don't lower your standards. Don't lower your standards for yourself. Don't tell yourself, oh, that's too much. Did I have to get a big 6-bedroom, 4-bedroom bathroom house, 4.5-bathroom house when I left New York? No. I didn't have to. I could have waited and saw if I found something else. But that's what I wanted at the time. That's what I wanted. Like right now, like I said, I may downsize. I'm thinking about downsizing. But I knew that I could have it. I knew that I deserved it. You know what I mean? Like, I just knew it. Because I knew that I worked so hard. Why not? Why not? But now it's like, I don't need it. I don't need it. As I've come to terms with who I am. And, that's another thing. When you make a lot of money, you just want to go big, like, But do you need it? Right? So sometimes you got to put things into perspective too. Put things into perspective. There's nothing better than knowing yourself. on this journey, and especially, this last year, almost year that I've been by myself, learning myself, I've learned, even more about myself. I said I learned a lot about myself when I first started my business, but I've learned a lot about myself by being single now, being alone, and I've been on a real spiritual journey. And some of the things that I thought mattered, doesn't really matter anymore. Maybe it's my age, I don't know. But certain things that mattered before, they don't matter anymore. You know what matters to me? Helping people, making sure that I'm in alignment and that I'm living my life the way that I need to live my life so that I can bring my energy to those who need it, who show up for it. You know what I mean? And all that other stuff, all the houses, the cars, the this, that stuff doesn't mean anything to me. It really doesn't. What matters to me, make sure my kids are good, right? As long as my kids are good, they live in a nice neighborhood, they have great schools. That's what matters to me. And even the schools nowadays, people shooting up schools. This world is crazy. I don't even want to get into that. Whole nother topic. But it's a lot of things that don't matter. A lot of things that we look at with our carnal eyes don't matter. They don't. They don't matter. That's why there's so many shows now talking about minimalism. Because if you can learn to live off the land more than you can learn to live in, all this industrialized society, you're better off. If your body is healthy, your mind is healthy, your spirit is healthy, your emotions are under control, and you know how to live off the land, grow your own fruits and vegetables and things like that, you'll live a longer, healthier life than somebody that lives in the biggest house and with the biggest school, 10,000 cars in the driveway, because they feel like those are the things that matter. You got to know what matters. And so I'm here, guys, to help you understand that you matter, first of all. The thing that matters most is you. It's you. You matter. You were put here because you matter. So you got to go out there and matter. You got to get on social media and know that you matter. Know that your message matters. Know that you are worth everything that you say you are. So be careful what you say you are. Be careful what you say that you're worth. Be careful what you say you deserve. Remember yesterday, I was on Facebook Live saying, life doesn't give you what you desire. It gives you what you deserve. That's what you're going to get. And you're only going to get what you deserve by the amount that you put out. Cause and effect, right? For every action, there's a reaction. So the more content you put out there, the more you put yourself out there, the more I'm going to say humiliate yourself. Yes, I'm going to say that. The more you humiliate yourself and say, I don't care. I don't care if, my hair is standing up. I don't care if I still got rollers hanging out my hair. I don't care when my earrings is bent, right? I'm still going to show up because I need to share this message. Because your message is what matters. Why does it matter? Because it's coming from you, and you matter. And that's what you have to realize. So no, you won't make money if you don't show up. You won't. No, you won't. And I'm going to tell you that. You won't. No, you won't make money if you don't gain any skills. No, you won't make money if you don't work on yourself. No, you won't make money if you are an emotional wreck. I can be an emotional wreck sometimes. I'm going to be honest. I'm a Cancer. Sometimes I'm crying about nothing. This is this is just in me. I cry when I'm happy. I'm crying when, whatever. Sometimes I just cry. I watch a movie, I'm crying. Right? So sometimes I can be an emotional mess. But I don't bring that to my business. Right? I don't bring back that to my business. I don't. Because that doesn't serve me and it doesn't serve any of you. When I come on here, I don't know, my heart just opens because I am talking to you all from my heart. I'm not talking from my brain. I'm talking from my heart. Because I want to see each and every one of you succeed. And every one of you on my Facebook, every one of you who deem me a Facebook friend, Facebook sister, whatever you want to call me, I want to see you succeed because you can. And I love all of you because we are all in this together. I don't care what color you are, what race you are, what gender you are. We're all in this together because we're in this, you know, and that's what burns me up about discrimination and, you know, Roseanne Barr and stuff saying all this crap. You know, that burns me up because we are all from the human race. My brother Terrence was talking about that on his Facebook Live the other day. It's like, what is humanity? I like what he was talking about. People miss the forest for the trees. They miss the forest for the trees to keep everybody divided. You go on social media, there is no division. Of course, there's going to be people who don't agree with you, who disagree with you. Then good. Let them get off of your page. But at the end of the day, you're talking to people who are like you. And if there's people who disagree with what you're saying, then they can go somewhere else. That's why it's your social media. This is your media platform. And I want you to use it. Use it to your advantage. Use it to sell your stuff. Use it to brand yourself. Use it to speak your message. Use it to share things that resonate with you and that will resonate with your followers and your Facebook friends. I don't like to say followers, friends, your Facebook friends. Use it. Because the more you use it, again, there's those 3 words. The more people will know you, they'll like you, and they'll trust you. If you don't use it because, you know, this week you didn't feel well, or, you know, I'm going to say had cramps for you women. I don't know why that came to my mind. Sorry, man. You didn't feel well, then you are doing yourself a disservice. Because like any media, think of the news again. There's not going to be a day that the news don't come on because the newscasters don't feel well. They got to be there. And only once in a blue moon, you see like a newscaster that doesn't show up and they replace it with somebody else. And I don't really watch the news, but when I did watch the news, I remember that. I'm like, man, these newscasters show up every day. It's the same people. Every day. Every single day. They have to be there. I think they even get picked up in a car service to get them to the news studio. So you have to run your business as if you are a news anchor. You know, that's one of the things I teach in my boot camp. I teach my students, you know, set a time, put it in your calendar. This is a calendar that I suggest that they use. Put it in your calendar, and you are your news person. If you're going live every day at 5:30, put that in your calendar. Schedule it. Schedule it. Because if you don't, then you're not going to do it. You got to psych yourself out sometimes. You got to have anchors for yourself. Again, that's a whole nother video. But there's so many techniques that you can use to make sure that you are showing up as your best self. And hey, Talisha. So, you know, hopefully this was informative, guys. Like I said, I'm just here to share my knowledge, my wisdom, my gifts, my talents, and, you know, what I know. And not to be, you know, cocky or anything. I'm not cocky at all. I think I'm, you know, I try to be very humble, you know, because I know where I came from. You know, there's nothing that I've done that you can't do. Nothing. Like, I'm just a regular person. But the only thing that's different between me and most people is that most people won't use what you've been given. You won't use it because you're afraid. Don't let fear stop you. Don't let fear stop you from making money. Don't let fear of money stop you. Don't let the fear of success stop you from making money. Don't let the fear of failure stop you from making money. Don't let people make you feel bad for making money. I mean, one time I did a Facebook Live about, you know, money's not evil. Oh boy, I got a lot of backlash about that video, right? Money's not evil. Money's just money. Like, I don't understand. I know in the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. I don't even know where that is in the Bible, to be honest. I have to find it. But it's the love of money. And it's when you put money above people, that's evil, right? And only evil people will do something evil with money. If you're a nice person, you're not going to do anything. You're just gonna be doing more nice things. Money doesn't change a person. When I moved into this big old house, I didn't change from the time I was in the 3-bedroom apartment, 1 bathroom. I was the same person, the exact same person that I was back then. Didn't change, didn't change. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate you. Didn't change a bit. If anything, I've given more to people. I get so many messages, people asking me to help them GoFundMe, and I get so many messages. I've sent kids to college. I have no idea, but I don't speak about those things. I do those things in private. People message me all the time. And my heart is the same, if not bigger, for people. Because I know that if I can do this, anybody can. I'm just here to help as many people as possible. Because, when I needed a helping hand, there was really nobody around to help me. I had to help myself. But I thank God that God put people in my life. Family members, people like my sisters, great people in my life. My best friend, my children, of course. But you guys got to get serious. Now's the time to get serious, right? I told you guys about the full moon. I don't know if it was last night or tonight, but there's a full moon. And I just want you all to understand that the full moon means letting things go. Letting anything that never served you go. Anything that's not serving you right now, let it go. Let it go and start something new. Start afresh. Start anew. Start a new covenant with yourself. Start make a new promise to yourself. Make a new promise to yourself that you're going to do better. If you started a business, thank you, Debbie. 1 Timothy 6:10. Love money is the root of all evil. If you been wanting to do something more, go ahead and do it. Don't care what people say. Don't care what you think people may think either. Don't worry about people. Either they're going to love you or they're going to hate you. Either way. And the crazy part is, even if you don't do anything for yourself, they're going to love you or hate you. So you might as well do what you want to do, right? Might as well. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Hopefully this was informative for you all. You enjoyed this. If you did, please share it. Please share this Facebook Live out. If you're on YouTube, share this video out. I have quite a few of you watching. And if you want, want some private coaching with me, just message me on Facebook at Danielle K. Howell 1, or send me an email at contact@daniellekHowell.com, contact@daniellekHowell.com. I do give out free half-hour coaching sessions. I help people, I'm starting a new series to help people get unstuck, from their relationships, from if they're stuck financially, just all around stuck, like stuck in a rut. I help people do that. I'm going to be starting a series soon. I'll let you guys know about that. I'm coming out with a lot of new stuff. I'm writing a book. There's just so many things that I've been doing. I've been working diligently on so many things and behind the scenes. And, there's a lot of great stuff going on. There's a lot of great stuff going on. And I want you to be able to feel the power that, that so many of us are feeling, because it's power. When you can create your own money, when you can do things for yourself, when you can step outside of the box and become a leader, and when you can create something from nothing, that's power, and that's powerful. So I want to teach people how to do this. Like I said, I'm writing a book. I may start a book writing workshop. I don't know. I just want people to be able to do what I've been able to do. Has it all been rosy and peachy and clean and, no, no. But it's been so rewarding. This has been entrepreneurship, and everything that has come along with it has been one of the most rewarding things, besides having my children. I don't think nothing tops that. Has been the most rewarding thing in my life, aside of having my children. And nothing else compares. I've had heartache, I've had pain, I've had ups, I've had downs, and it's been so rewarding. And each time, I grow even more through it all. So this is what I want for you. For those of you who are, if you feel like you're strong enough, or even if you're not strong right now. I was not strong when I first started. I told you, I was not. I was a runner. I was weak. I was a mess. But I've grown. I've grown into what I am today, into who I am today, and I continue to grow. And I want to help you do the same. All right, my friends, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you all for all of your wonderful, beautiful comments. I appreciate each and every one of you here on YouTube, in the webinar room. I got people in the webinar room. I got people here on Facebook Live. I really do appreciate you. Share this message out to your fellow social media people. Let them know that they have the power. You all have the power. You have the power. You have the power. We all have the power to be, like my spiritual mentor says, I always quote him, to be, to do, and to have. Be what you want to be, do what you want to do, and to have what you want to have. There are no limitations in life. There are none. And I know that because I've defied every odd. There are no limitations in life. The only limitations are the ones that you put on yourself. So declare today, with this full moon, right? With this full moon, declare it. Whether you believe in the moon or not, I believe that the moon is just a part of us, part of life, part of nature. We ain't worshiping the moon or nothing. We're just here to acknowledge the moon, that God created the moon, and it's a full moon to get rid of anything that we don't need and we don't desire anymore. Get it out of our lives, start a fresh new start, and let's do it today. All right, my friends, have a great rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Peace.